All right. We are officially live, and I got the notification on my phone too, so I know that that works. So, all we gotta do, uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah, we just gotta go to our live stream, and we gotta make that the thumbnail. All right. All right. Do we have any people in here? No one in here? Oh, okay. Well, today we're going to be working on a transition knot and a Turk's head knot for a bullwhip. So I'm going to measure out about 9 feet of cord. This will be for the Turk's head knot, which we will do first. And as for why I'm streaming so late tonight, it's just because I was bored and I didn't feel like doing homework and didn't expect to stream tonight, but I thought I would test it out on the new channel, and yeah. And I was gonna work on my whip anyway, so I thought, why not? So I'm gonna just put the paracord into my lacing needle right here. And this is where the Turk's head knot's going to be, right here on this big black thing. And where are we going to do that? We're going to put the paracord like this. We're going to take it, bring it around. Actually, let me put a little bit of this material on here. This is double-sided floor mat tape, and this is really good for holding things in place where they need to be. Just put that right there like that. Perfect. And it adds a little bit of roundness to the Turk's head knot, which is good. Bring it back around. Helps to hold the paracord in place as well. most of the making of a Turk's head knot is aligning everything. Oh jeez. I have pretty bad allergies. My apologies. I hate allergies so much. I think I'm gonna redo this part. That looks better. See, it's really all about the alignment. Like 100% about the alignment. Okay, so that's my heater that just kicked on, by the way, in case you were wondering. So bring this around over that. Over these two things, and then you're going to go under. So over, over, under. Under here. I just want to say welcome to the new people joining into the stream. Welcome, welcome. Did I do this right? Yeah, did I do this right? I think... No. What? What did I do? This is frustrating. Just gonna redo it. So we're just going to redo that whole thing. Oh, how great. And trust me, I hate redoing things just as much as you hate watching me redo things. So we're even on that. It sucks when I can't just get it done. these Turk's head knots are most definitely the most time consuming thing of making a whip. The most time consuming part, aside from the weaving itself. So, gonna go under here. Maybe that's where I went wrong. I did it too far. And the world exploded or something. It's always a learning experience for me too. Because I can never do things perfectly 100% of the time, and I doubt anyone could. But here we are. So, I'm doing my best. That's all that really matters. Because can you blame someone for doing their best? No. No. Okay, I did have it right the first time. That's so annoying. But making a whip is like that sometimes. You get it right and then you think you did it wrong, so you go back to fix it, and then it turns out you just messed it up. That has happened to me on occasion. Let me tell you, you don't want to be around me when that happens, because it can get violent. Nah, not really, but I'll tell you what, it does tick me off. Probably more than anything else in this world. Like, you could tell me that, you know, you got me ice cream from Cold Stone or something, and come home and not have it, and then say, haha, I lied to you. And I would probably still be more mad about not getting a whip done the first time than I would be about that, because this takes forever to do. It is the single most tedious thing of all time. And I wish this upon no one, the curse of having to deal with a whip that won't get finished, because it's so bad. So bad. I think that building up the transition knot base a little bit more with this hockey tape did help, though, because without it, it was pretty bad, pretty small. Now it's nice and thick, just the way I like my Turk's head bases. And if you're watching and you want to type in chat and say hello, go ahead. I'm watching chat. I am watching chat. So you're not like just talking to a blank screen. And I love answering questions, and I love when people ask questions. So remember that. All right. Just keep on weaving. Making a Turk's head not as... Ah, it's so annoying. If I could, I would have a machine do it for me. Not gonna lie. Press a button. Boop. There you go. It's done. But I'll be honest, you probably couldn't create a machine in 10 years that would be able to do this well enough. Because this is a job only a human can do. Unfortunately, automation in whip making is not a thing. So, I am forced to sit here for upwards of 30 minutes just making one stupid little knot. I imagine all these people joining in and leaving are people that saw me on some sort of YouTube live stream list, got bored and assumed, oh wow, wonder what this is. Joined in, saw me talking to myself with 0 viewers, and then just left. Left without a trace. Well, probably left a dislike, although I can't see anything. Like, I can't see likes and dislikes right now because I'm in the live stream studio. So, I can only hope that people are leaving likes, but if they're leaving dislikes, well, it's for a good reason. It's because this is a boring stream where some random guy in his basement is making a whip. What a loser, am I right? No. Freedom America, Eagle Whips. Epic. But I'm not talking to myself. I am talking to all the people in the future that are going to watch this video. People 10 years from now, once I am the next Steve Jobs of whip making. The next Steve Jobs of whip making. God, could you imagine? If I ever do get big, I've already set it out. My slogan is going to be make whips, sell whips, buy whips. Because I'm going to have a collection of whips and a dope-ass car. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, damn it. Messed up. Good, it wasn't far in the past. It was fairly recent. That means I can fix it without too much worry. This is supposed to go right here. So, I will put that right there. And voila. It's perfect. tell this is going to be a good Turk's head knot. Definitely. And if it's not, I am going to be very upset. If it's not. If it isn't not, if it isn't a knot, if it isn't good. Okay, I'll see myself out. Pull, pull, pull. That's what I've been doing for the past, how long? Like 20 minutes. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Jeez. Let this serve as a marker for how long it takes to do a Turk's head, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm barely even. Well, actually, I'm pretty far along, if I'm gonna be honest. That's not too bad, but still not done yet. Great. Coming along great. Almost done. We're like 3/4 of the way there at this point. 3/4 done. Good job. Did you start all this from scratch? I did. I started this entire whip from raw materials. That's what I do. I'm a whip maker. I make whips from the ground up. Don't use a kit. Don't use anything except the raw materials. And I'm constantly looking to improve my technique. Constantly looking to figure out new ways that I can do stuff more efficiently. And constantly trying to expand my business. I learned from YouTube and creators like Nick's Whip Shop. I have a website and I am going to look into linking their channels on there so that they can get some, hopefully get some more publicity. And I'm selling my whips very cheap to try to get people into whip making and whip cracking as a sport, because very underrated hobby in my opinion. Very, very fun too. Big fan. And there are other channels like Caliber Whips and Adam Winrich, all of which are great content creators, great whip makers, great whip crackers, especially Adam Winrich. He is extraordinary. Almost done. Well, with this part at least. I'm still going to have to tighten it, of course, and then after that I'm going to have to do the transition knot. Yikes. If you like watching the live stream, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications, because I am going to be live streaming myself weaving whips often. This is a new thing, and if it's something that isn't well known about right now, well, I'm going to try my best to get it known. I'm going to make it a thing. Live weaves are going to be a new big thing. Probably not, but it will be for me and for my fans. Hell, I might even do whip giveaways. Oh, you saw me in the recommended? That's awesome. This channel is only like a couple days old. So that's awesome. Are you a whip maker or whip cracker as well? Or are you a fan of that? Because if you are, that is awesome. Good job for once, YouTube. I'm glad that YouTube is doing its job. It is most definitely interesting. And it is a very not well known hobby, actually. So it's cool that you've heard about it. I used to do this funny thing where I would take the camera when I was doing my live weaves, and I would actually clamp the camera onto a hat of mine and use it like a GoPro. Those were the early days of live weaves. That was on my other channel, though. And I don't want to advertise that channel just because it's not, it's separate from Eagle Whips. It's an old YouTube account I used to post some funny stuff on. My camera is the Logitech C920. It's right there if you can see it. That's the exact size. And It's a couple inches. Not that big. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. Not much. Not much. I'm trying to shift away from that because it's not the... I'm not the proudest of it. It's kind of not my comedic taste anymore. Hey, Quagmire. Quag Daddy. Welcome to the stream. Sometimes when doing the Turk's head knots, the tops up here can get really annoyingly tight. Man, who am I kidding? Everything about Turk's head knots is annoying. There is nothing about a Turk's head knot that makes up for having to tie it. It is the single worst thing about a bullwhip. Always. There's nothing worse. Nothing worse than having to tie a Turk's head knot. It is just so unbelievably horrible. Yeah, I don't have to be at a special place, although I prefer to crack them at the field by my house. And hey, Jakku, welcome. Sorry if that was a little bit loud. That was just my lacing needle. Lacing needle dropping onto my desk. This is also the part that I don't like. Tightening the cords, the strands on the Turk's head knot. Because it gets super tight and hard to pull them, and it also shifts the cords around a lot. So, naturally, it is just the worst part about the worst part about a whip. might have to go and do several passes at this just to make it so that it doesn't mess up. Jeez. You're an irritable little one, aren't you? Every single whip, without fail, the Turk's head knot is the worst part of the whip. I hate it with a passion. So, Purple Potato, when you said you were a fan, did you mean you were a fan of my other channel, or you were a fan of whip making and whip cracking? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm forgetful. You said you found me and recommended. Yeah, so that is cool. That is cool. Without a doubt. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're subscribed to Adam Winrich and those other people, right? Because they're pretty talented whip crackers. When it comes to the whip cracking community, I'm fairly new in the scope of things because I kind of only popped up last year, and up until now I was learning how to make whips, and now I am on the market for, well, I'm not on the market, but I'm putting myself on the market and my whips. Only my whips. You can't buy me. I'm not for sale. God, if I'm not careful, I'm going to impale myself with this needle. That would be unfortunate. I don't want that to happen. That would not be a good night at all. That would probably make me just kick my desk or something, because I'm already irritable having to pull these strands and stuff like that, but man, that would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Just getting stabbed with my own lacing needle. Could you imagine how How angry that would make me. Oh no. Whip making is usually a Zen thing. But there are some exceptions. I'm sure you're aware. Yeah, you've never probably seen how long it takes in retrospect. It takes, man, it can take days, honestly. If you're working as carefully as I am, it could take days. Whip cracking, or whip making is a very tedious thing. Very zen, as I said. And the thing that makes it so zen is sitting here for so long making the whips. Oh dear, I appear to have bent my lacing needle. Oh well. I can just bend it back in my vise. That must be some force required to do that to solid brass. Oh my lord. Just bent that like a... It just bent that like a goddamn paper clip. Look at that. Look at that. It just straight up bent that right there. And yeah, the knot is... Oh, man. It's just... I hate it. It's so hard. So hard to make the knot. If I could ask God one thing, it would be why did he make it so hard to make a Turk's head knot? I am trying to make this as perfect as I can, so if it takes a while. What do you mean by that? By the actual whip in place? Because the Turk's head knot is what you hold onto when you're, you know, cracking a whip. But don't know quite what you mean by it holds it in place. The whip is held in place by nylon sewing thread normally. Yeah. I just bent it the other way. Wow. Wow. It's bending like Play-Doh. Oh, the whip doesn't hit the ground. When you crack a whip, it cracks in the air. And you know what? That would be a good way to start off at the channel, making a video of me cracking the whip. Might just do that. Probably gonna have to redo this knot. Nuts. This is something you're gonna see me doing from time to time. Gonna have to redo the knot. So what the hell? Well, isn't that just great? Apparently, this, quote, solid brass lacing needle isn't actually solid brass. And it just cracked. Right there. How lovely. Average price of a whip. It depends on if you are asking me how much are my whips typically, or how much are other people's whips, to which I would reply, if you're in the market for, let's say, a 6-foot whip, then for me it is $75. I'm sorry, my mistake. For a 6-foot whip, it's $100 for just a regular whip. Shipping is usually just $5, and that's it. For many other people, it's significantly more, enough to deter someone who's trying to buy a whip, and that can be a bad thing. Definitely. Okay. I did not know that lacing needles were hollow all the way through. This is horrible. Okay. My lacing needles are 100% hollow. Good to know. Blowtorch, I'm not actually really using it for anything right now. But it is used for melting strands of paracord. What me too. And I'm just putting on something for me to watch right now. There we go. When you're making whips, if you don't have something to watch, it can get pretty boring. Okay. I'm going to redo this. Yeah, I have to. That's it's important to have all that rope in. Oh wait, do you mean the rope that's right down there? No, I don't. The Turk's head knot is actually made of leather. It's just leather. That's it. Thank you. I like to think that I like to think that I do a good job at being patient. Alright, I'm gonna take away some of the layering. Okay, just gonna take a little take a little bit of this away. That's all. Just so that there are no gaps. Do I have any other hobbies? I enjoy playing guitar, and on occasion play some video games. I play CS:GO. Um, and H1Z1 and War Thunder. Those are my top three. Just a little bit of this over here. If I can get it out. Zippo tricks? You mean like lighter tricks? Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, like when you flick it around and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really cool. Okay. Ugh. Just gonna redo this knot real quick. Real quick, super quick. super ultra quick. This has been going for about an hour. All right. I'll see you in the future, Purple. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really hoping that this time this will complete the Turk's head knot. Because, oh, gosh, I hate doing it. Woo, woo, eagle whips. I'm just finishing a Turk's head knot. That's all. Yeah, and if you turn on your notifications for this channel, turn on the bell, then you can watch my live weaves and my uploads whenever I get around to doing them. Congrats! Hey, welcome to the stream. And I should say welcome to the new channel. While you're here, you should subscribe to the channel and hold on. Let me just... There we go. Turn on notifications and you will be able to get brand new videos as soon as they are uploaded. This has been well overdue, and it's finally here. Ah, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think that this one's going to be the one. This is going to be the good one. The one that I don't have to redo. Thank God. And I might as well say this is very, very good. No, don't spam courage. If you spam, I'm gonna have to time you out. All right. I second the motion to eat spam. Okay. So close to completion. Good question. It made me. I made it Eagle Whips because I am an Eagle Scout in the Boy Scouts. That is why. It's a picture of a burger in a suit. All right. That is a very nice looking Turk's head knot. Oh my gosh, is that a true story? That definitely sounds like Girl Scouts. Oh, jeez. That definitely sounds like Girl Scouts. But Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts are two completely different things. Boy Scouts, in my like knowledge, would never do that. Hmm. Well, Girl Scouts, I don't know. It's just never been that it's never really been that impressive to me. It really does seem like all Girl Scouts do is community outreach and stuff like that. But they really should expand into other important aspects of life. Some stuff that Boy Scouts do. Oh my god, yeah, that's Girl Scouts. That's Girl Scouts. As a Boy Scout, we went on campouts, we learned about nature and insects and I guess boy stuff, but okay. Okay. Just pulling. Pulling, pulling, pulling. Just lots and lots of pulling. I've heard of BuzzFeed. I don't enjoy their articles. Ah. I'm not so sure about how Boy Scouts with girls is going to work. Because for a girl, it's easy to say how they really don't get distracted by boys, but ah, man, sucks to say, but guys are hormone monsters. They when they get to that time in their life, it just pumps through them, and they see a girl and they can't keep their eyes off them. So for them to be in Boy Scouts, not sure it's a good idea. Although it might be a good idea on paper. Yeah. Who donated? Oh, the Last Breath subscribed. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. I did not notice. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I think that that's set up for my other channel, for at Burger Bandit. Uh, I don't think that that was a subscriber for Eagle Whips, unfortunately. That's funny. Oh yeah, I just said it. I don't like Burger Bandit anymore because I am trying to make my life into something different. Not just an internet thing. I I am starting a business and I want to join the Air Force, so I'm trying to separate myself from the name Burger Bandit. I did. I think I was on Ask a Gangsta, Mr. Black Darkness, uh, Pyrocynical. I've been on a lot of people's videos. I was very well known in the community when it comes to that leafy impression, which I will not do, Courage. I know you want to ask me to do it. I will not do it. Yeah, I was on his channel. Oh yeah. You know what? I will still do that impression if someone donates. Okay, this Turk's Head knot came out really well. Oh, please don't let those be my final words. If you donate, I'll do that impression too. Donate and I will do any impression of your choice. Money talks. And money makes the burger boy talk. I need money for whip making anyway. All right, that is a completed Turk's head knot. Nice. Nice looking. Nice one. All that's left to do next, we take our scissors. Where are these scissors? No, I'm very strict about this. I only mess around if people are willing to pay for it. All right. Now, just gonna fuse that. Perfect. That only took like 2 hours. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Alright. Looks good. Yeah, it holds well. Okay, next is the last part, making the whip. No, not a raid like a SWAT, like a love raid. I think he means like get a bunch of people to go to my stream. Okay. Gonna borrow a rubber band. And I'm just gonna all right, rubber band right there. I would love to have Pyro here. I'd love to see what he says when he sees that Burger Bandit is making whips. Alright. Oh, is it? If it's 6 a.m., let's not have him. Let's not try to get him here. Okay. Spread that out nice and even. Good. Good, good. I think he's thirsty. Oh, wow. That is a good question. I wish I knew. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I'm glad to see that there are so many viewers for such a small channel as Eagle Whips. Thank you everyone for joining in on the stream. Did you know there are creatures making love on your forehead at this very moment? Oh, I love that video. That was a great video. Oh, if only. If PewDiePie came into the stream, I'd love to make him a whip. Could you imagine? Could you imagine PewDiePie buying a whip for me? Okay. I wonder how quickly this channel will get to 100 subscribers. I wonder. I wonder how soon it will be until it surpasses Burger Bandit. Ooh. Aw, thank you. Let's just hope they don't come here spamming stuff. I feel like that's what they would do. Meme groups are like that typically. just finishing up here. Okay. Just gotta put this underneath of there. Alright. Yeah, I've heard about Emp Lemon. And the videos he makes, YTPs. Alright. Have a good time. Just gotta tighten this up and I'm done. That's it. Well, I have to make a cracker and then I'm done. But that's it. It's that easy. Yo, hey, welcome to the stream, Junja. Welcome to the stream. We're just making a whip. Finishing it up. Finishing it up. Well, you know what? I've got friends that have bought whips in Pennsylvania and stuff like that. Doesn't matter if they're relevant or not. I mean, how many people do you think live in places where people use whips all the time? Like, I use them. I'm in Maryland. People look at me using whips and they're like, wow, good for him. That's cool. Hey, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're irrelevant or not. It's if you enjoy it. And if you enjoy whips and you want to get into them, then go for it, man. Just go for it. Nothing to be afraid of. I crack them for sport. No, I crack whips for sport. The other thing people use whips for is on a whole different spectrum from what I use them for. Oh dear. Mm. I know, it is a great sound. When you're cracking a whip on a nice day, it's impossible to be sad. I might do just that. Um, your comment was automatically withheld, but there you go. I fixed that. Yeah, I do plan on uploading videos of me whipping stuff. Maybe not instantaneously or super soon, but relatively soon I might do some trick videos. It's alright. I am too. You have no idea how hard it is for me to sit here and not curse. But I do it because I want this to be, like, just G-rated for everyone. Uh, so that I can have as big of a audience as possible. I'm not opposed to cursing. In fact, if you knew me privately, I do it all the time, but I just don't do it in my streams. Oh, really? Wow, that long ago. That's crazy. And you found this channel now from the video I just uploaded it on Burger Bandit, right? One final tug and it's all done. Well, almost. Alright. Finally. Finally. All I need to do I need my razors. This is strange. I don't know where my razor blades are. Oh, they're here. They were invisible. Dang it, I should have been more careful. I cut the edges of the paracord a little bit. Okay. Little bit of fusing here. That, my friend, is a finished bullwhip. Oh, so nice. Now I have one last thing to do, and it's 100% absolutely done. We gotta make the cracker. So we're gonna take this, spin it, and let it spin like that. Okay. Now we just gotta twist it again. Hey, what's up, the one? And you know it. That's a good looking cracker. That's what you call these crackers, because they're the part of the whip that cracks really, really loud. Okay, you just poke a hole in this to put in the cracker. Open up a big hole in it, right there in the nylon. Push in the cracker. Oh, you're tight. Looks like I'm gonna have to drill it more. Darn. I just gotta keep... Maybe if I singe the edges a little bit. Yep. That'll help. Right now, I am affixing the cracker to the fall of the whip. And for that, my technique is putting it in on itself like that. Come on. Go on. Wrapping the cracker around the end of the fall like this. But that's not enough for me. I like to tie a knot just so there is no possible way at all this ever coming off. I like to make it last as long as possible. There we go. That is a finished bull whip. All right. I just want to show you guys the whip real quick. Looking good. Perfect timing. Yes, indeed. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. I am knocking everything over in an attempt to show you this whip, so there you go. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching this amazing live stream of frustration as I tried to make this whip. I think it came out pretty well. So, this will be, as soon as it processes, this will go up onto this channel, So, if you want to rewatch it, you can. Also, I do just want to show you guys, because this is, I'm too tempted. I am just far too tempted. I want to show you guys my cool gloves. These are my cool gloves. I'm going to use these as my whip cracking gloves. These are nice German gloves. Leather. Oh, these are nice. Ha ha ha. Alright. Have a good, have a great night. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.